To Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen, my chair sliding away. Today is October 26th, 2021. Almost knocked my camera down. My bad. But we got some Monday Night Raw to talk about. I feel like I have the burp, so I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why. But ladies and gentlemen, maybe because I'm drinking Coca-Cola here. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some Monday Night Raw to talk about. It's official. All these wrestlers are drafted. And I believe they got some more drafted, the free agents, like the Lucha House Party. They're on Raw now. Asuka's staying on Raw. Lacey Evans and Bayley is still not assigned to a brand yet because Bayley's injured and Lacey Evans just had a baby. So we don't know where they're at. And I believe Brock Lesnar is now on SmackDown. I don't think he's a free agent anymore. I'm just saying whatever I saw on the internet. So that's what we're getting to. That's what it says. That some of these people are staying on NXT. Dakota Kai stays on NXT. Asuka will be on Raw. Lucha House Party will stay on Raw because they didn't get drafted yet. Brock Lesnar didn't get drafted because he was supposed to be a free agent, but it says Brock Lesnar's staying on SmackDown. Mostly everybody's just staying where they are before the draft even happened. So, there we go. So, let's get to this. We got some Monday Night Raw to talk about. We have two big segments. We got Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch during the show. Not to start the show. But we got them coming out. We got Becky Lynch coming out and saying a whole bunch of words that she did not lose the Raw Women's Championship because during the pandemic, when Asuka won the Money in the Bank in 2020, she didn't win the Money in the Bank contract. She won the Women's Championship because Becky was pregnant. So she did not win the title. She has to surrender the title. She has to vacate the title. So she did it with the Money in the Bank. So she didn't lose the title, and then Bianca Belair came out. She has some words to say, blah, 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 and she wants a match against Becky Lynch. But, ladies and gentlemen, Becky didn't like it, so they had a brawl. Both ladies had a brawl, and then we heard that next week on Raw, the Raw Women's Championship will be on the line. The first defense of Becky Lynch after she exchanged the titles with Charlotte Flair. She will be versing Bianca Belair for her title. And then to start up Monday Night Raw, we got Big E to come out to start off the season premiere of Monday Night Raw. And ladies and gentlemen, he has some words to say, and he wants to know who is going to be challenging him for the WWE Championship. Well, Seth Rollins came out and he says he should be the next one in line because he says the Universal Champion, a.k.a. Roman Reigns, is afraid of him on SmackDown. So he came to Raw to get the shot of the WWE Championship. But Big E says you lost on Thursday. You lost at Hell in a Cell against Edge. So you're at back of the line. And then we got Rey Mysterio coming out, the man that almost got his eye taken out by Seth Rollins in 2020 in the eye versus eye match. So he said, and then he talked about his resume, that he's a former Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, Tag Team Champion, WWE Champion, and World Heavyweight Champion. And he says he wants to be the WWE Champion one more time. And then Finn Balor came out and he says what he won in his resume. He's a former two-time NXT champion. He is a former Intercontinental Champion and he is the first ever Universal Champion. And then Kevin Owens came out and he says he wants the WWE title. He talked about how many titles he won. He won the United States Intercontinental not tag team, and he's a former NXT champion. I don't think he said that, but I'm going to say that. And he won the Universal title in the same place that they were at, Houston, Texas, and he beat Seth Rollins. And he's trying to make fun of it because, ladies and gentlemen, he says your head is right near Finn Balor's feet, and your feet is near Big E's, near Big E, and Seth Rollins got mad and he attacked Kevin Owens. But everybody, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, and Ray attacked Seth Rollins, and Seth ran away until Sonya Deville came out, and she made a number one contendership in the future. Whoever wins, they get a title shot in the future against Big E. She made a fatal 4-way match, but she says it is the season premiere of Raw, so let's make this match a ladder match. So that's happening in our main event of Raw, a ladder match to become the number one contender to the WWE Championship. Speaking of number one contenders, I burped in my mouth, I don't know why. Speaking of number one contenders, we're going to have a triple threat tag team match to become the number one contender to verse RK Bro for the Raw tag team titles later on Raw. We got Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode will be versing the Street Profits and the Alpha Academy. Pretty decent match. All these teams were part of SmackDown. Now they came to Raw to become the next tag team champions. I thought it was a pretty decent match, but with the little help of Omos, no AJ, I guess AJ did not show up on Raw this time. Because of Omos attacking the Street Profits, my nose is itchy. Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler gets the win, and they are the number one contenders to the tag team titles. And we have the coronation of the first ever Queen's Crown Tournament winner. And ladies and gentlemen, all hail to your queen, Queen Zelina. She had her coronation. She started yelling at the ring announcer because he did not announce her name right, I guess. But he did it in the second time. I just felt like it's the same way he did it in the first time. But I guess I was wrong. Maybe he said it a little louder. I don't know. I really don't know. And then she said something about the women's division. We got some women watching in the backstage, even with Dewdrop watching, and she got mad and she stormed off and went to the ring. And we heard, I guess we had a match between Zelina Vega and Dewdrop. But the winner of that match was the Queen, Zelina. And then we have Damian Priest versus T-Bar. Damian Priest, is he an archer? Does he do the archery anymore now? I know he does this now because he has a new theme song. I couldn't really hear it. Was it low? Was it a slow song? A song? I don't know, but I couldn't really hear it. I even had my TV loud. Couldn't hear it that much. But ladies and gentlemen, he will be versing T-Bar. And ladies and gentlemen, the funny part is that T-Bar lost by disqualification. No, that's not the funny part. But how he got disqualification is by throwing a commentary's, I think it was Corey Graves' chair at Damian Priest, and Damian Priest just got mad and just went ballistic and beat the living hell of T-Bar. Oh my God, T-Bar did not know what to do. Damian Priest even dropped the chair onto T-Bar, the same chair that he threw at Damian Priest. Poor T-Bar. T-Bar, this is your chance to become a number one contender to the United States title, and then you throw the commentary chair at a crazy guy. You crazy idiot. Then we had Carmella with her ugly mask. She brought that to Raw too. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Carmella, if you guys can see on the internet, I do want to say congrats to Corey Graves and Carmella on their engagement. They revealed it on the internet, on Facebook, on Instagram. Congrats to Carmella and Corey Graves on their engagement. Before I forget to say that, congrats to them. We have Carmella will be versing Liv Morgan. For some reason, we're going to have this rivalry again. Carmella with her ugly little mask. Corey Graves has to like it because he is getting he is engaged to her, and you don't want her to get mad. Happy wife means happy life. I don't know that happens in TV on TV as well. But ladies and gentlemen, Carmella gets the win against Liv Morgan. Then we have Bearcat Lee. He got his name changed this time. It's not. There's no Keith anymore, but it's Bearcat Lee, and he versus the Hurt Business member Cedric Alexander, and he wins. And then he had to stare down with Shelton Benjamin. Well, Ray has a ladder match. So Dominic has to do his match all by himself. Well, technically, Ray did offer to be in his corner, but Dominic says, no, that's okay. You have a lot of things on your plate. I have this. So we got Dominic Mysterio versus Austin Theory. Austin Theory thought Dominic was like a ring crew guy or something like that, because Austin Theory won a picture with Ray. But he told Dominic to take the picture for them, and he says, I don't take pictures. I'm a wrestler. So, ladies and gentlemen, Austin Theory versus Dominic. The winner of that match was Austin Theory. Why Dominic doesn't get a win? Then we got RK Bro versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode for the Raw Tag Team Championships. I thought it was a pretty decent match. I think RK Bro is going to have a tough year if all these tag teams are staying as a tag team for a whole year. I think they're going to have a tough chance to hold those titles. There's a lot of tag teams now, because I remember in 2020 they had no tag teams. They had like 3 on both sides of Raw and SmackDown. Now they have a couple from NXT and from Raw as well. And now from SmackDown to Raw, they have the Lucha House Party, they have Dolph Ziggler, Street Profits, Alpha Academy. Man, they got even the Hurt Business. They got a lot of people, a lot of tag teams lately. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match and still your Raw Tag Team Champions is RK Bro, getting the win. Then we had our fatal 4-way ladder match: Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens versus Rey Mysterio versus Finn Balor. I thought it was a good match. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match, and will be he's a future #1 contender for that WWE Championship, was Seth freaking Rollins, getting a shot at that title. He grabbed that contract. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get that match going. I want to see Big E versus Seth Rollins. I don't think we ever seen that match singles. Have we ever seen that match one-on-one? I don't think we ever see that match one-on-one. Seth Rollins and Big E. Big E been on fire lately, man. He's been on fire lately, having great matches. And Seth Rollins been having great matches with Edge. I would love to see Big E versus Seth Rollins. And I know it's not going to be happening at Survivor Series, because that's Raw versus SmackDown, right? So, yeah, I do really want to see it. I hope it happens. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Monday Night Raw results. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT's Halloween Havoc. We heard there's a special guest for Halloween Havoc, and his name is Chucky. He's a special guest. He's not the host. The host is LA Knight, but the special guest. And he has a new TV series on, I think it's a US Sci-Fi? I forgot what network he's on, but if you guys like Child's Play and you like TV shows of a scary doll, he has a TV show of his own now. Chucky, I am not, I'm promoting it, I guess. So, Chucky has a new TV show. Well, technically it's not new. I believe it was like 2 weeks new. I guess it's still new. I believe third episode is this week. I believe so. After Raw. So technically after Raw yesterday. So I don't know what I'm saying, but ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. If you do like this video, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys tomorrow. That's all for me today. Tyler Zell. Bye!